Hey, this will be a video chart on KATX. Been following this one for a long time, and finally the chart's starting to come back to life again. You can see that this overall pattern is bullish, and the reason I say that is you can just see that all these higher lows, and now if we want to count this one as a slightly higher low above that one. But the point being, since November here, when the first big move occurred, every single time it's pulled back, it has put in higher lows, and that's that's the name of the game. That's what you want to see. That's how you make money, assuming you're a long-term player, or assuming you're going long and not short. So I want to get today's action updated. Map out some supports, resistances, and what will hopefully be happening within the next week or maybe a couple of weeks. So the first place I want to start is drawing our main trend line, and this one is essentially for the overall pattern. So if you're a little day trader, short-term swing trader, this line doesn't necessarily mean anything to you, but I do know there's lots of longer-term players in this. So this line here is the key resistance, and despite the nice move today, still have some ways to go before that even gets tested. And then we have our other uptrend line here, which is essentially giving us our symmetrical triangle, bull pennant, whatever you want to call it. But bottom line, the overall pattern here is bullish, and today's action just kind of, once again, hopefully confirms that we'll, be making another run up here. So in the short term, we had this pullback here, and once again, just classic technical analysis here. On the upwards move here, you can see that there was nice solid volume, and then while the price pulled back and then essentially went sideways, you can see volume really dropped off quite a bit. And then today, and even if you include Friday, you can see volume has been increasing. And then on today's breakout day, volume was much bigger than all these consolidation days. So that's exactly how you want to see it act. So with that, I would say you can put some confidence in this move. It did get hit by profit takers. I don't want to say really hard, but at one time this was a big solid green candle, and then this upper wick represents the profit takers coming in. But at the same time, it did close much higher than where it did on Friday. So bulls did a good job, holding the ground, and this would be expected. This profit taking area right here, especially when you think about people that were probably accumulating shares down here, waiting for some sort of bounce. They got the bounce today, so they're just locking in profits. Now, in terms of support levels, the ideal support that I don't want to see really fall anymore is going to be 0.065. This was a resistance here where you can see the bulls hit their head on it quite a few times, but now are finally above it. So ideally, you want to see this line hold. Now, if it doesn't, we still do have our lower trend line down here, which is kind of our overall support. But ideally, if this resistance up here has any chance of falling, then 0.065 really does need to start to hold, because that way we'll be able to start to get a little tighter coil formation, and then hopefully be able to break out through that level up there. So 0.065 is the ideal one, but the must hold and overall one is going to be this trend line here. Then we also have another little minor support based on a previous low from over here. This level is at 0.07. I'm going to leave that line skinnier just because, yeah, it'd be great if that one could hold, but if it doesn't, the key one is going to be that 0.065. Now for the fun stuff, already talked about the main resistance, but the other one is going to simply be essentially, drop this down a little bit more, from where today's high hit. And if you look back through the price history of the chart, you can see that this area does have quite a bit of history. Now, take in mind this is just an estimation, but you see a little bit above, it acted as support here. So this level right here, which is pretty much right where the stock hit at 0.082, we can just call it 0.08, maybe for argument's sake. But this is going to be the shorter term resistance. And then we'll have, the overall one up here. And what I should probably do for this is make this a little thicker to represent it being the crucial and kind of big time support or resistance, where if this one breaks, then you're going to have a broader chart pattern breakout, and you could have some big moves from there. But overall, things are looking good. Like I said, if we do get any sort of pullback, hopefully volume drops down and shrinks up like this again. But .065, if that can hold, that'll be a great sign to show that the bulls are really gonna this is a good strong move here, and hopefully just the beginning of something larger. But we'll just have to kind of sit back and see how the rest of the week unfolds. So if there are any other questions on the chart, please let me know. If not, I'd encourage you to check out bullwarriorstocks.com. If you go there and sign up for the free newsletter, you'll be sent a free ebook, and with the newsletter subscription, you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, all sorts of things from penny stocks up to big boards. So there's a good variety, something for everybody. And best part is it's all free. We've been making some good money together with our picks and alerts. So I'd encourage you to check out the website, sign up, and see what it's all about. One last time, this was KATX. Thanks for listening.